Welcome to the 2024 Sonubaits product launch. Now, as we all know, from day one, this company have strived to give you the best bait possible to put as many fish in your nets as possible. And that is exactly what we've done again for 2024. We've got an awesome range of products, which is definitely going to help catch you more fish. I've got all my kit set up over there. I'm going to run you through everything you need to know about all the products and exactly what you can do with each one. So let's get back to me kit and start off with some of the great products that we got for 2024. And the first brand new product for 2024 is our biggest sort of product launch this year, if you like. It's the marine green. And as you can probably tell from my side tray, we've got the whole range that I'm going to talk you through. Now, the first one is this 2 kilo bag of marine green ground bait. Now, this stuff, the smell, until you get into the shops and actually smell it, I'll try and give you something like, it's like shellfish, salty smell. So it's lovely, it's really fishy. It's gonna be absolutely brilliant. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're fishing a cage feeder, method feeder, or whether you wanna put it on the pole, whether you wanna mix this with different ground baits, it's gonna do everything. The same sort of mixing process of all the other ground baits we try and do in the Sonubait range. So if you want to mix the 2 kilos up, 2 pints of water, let it rest, smack it through a riddle, and it's job done. It's going to be an absolute great ground bait from now on, and it's going to be definitely one to try in 2024. Let me put that down. Now, one thing that Sonubaits have worked on, not just the ground bait, is the marine green feed pellets. Now, these pellets have been tailor-made for Sonubaits. There's no other pellet out there like these. A lovely green colour. They smell like the ground bait, so you've got that sea fishy, salty smell. You can use these a bit like the Fin Perfect ones. You can even mix them in with the Fin Perfect pellets if you want. It's entirely up to you. It's a fantastic quality pellet. Like I said, totally made for Sonubaits. So that's the 2 mils. So we got 2, 4, 6 and 8 in the range. Lovely cut pellets, which is what we want when we're catching F1s in carp. Don't break down really quickly either. These pellets are all about sort of carp F1 pellets. So they're not going to break down super quick, which is really important, especially during the summer months. Now, staying on with the pellet scene, we've done 2 marine green sticky pellets. The first one are the 4 mils. Now, people do ask me, Des, why have you done a sticky pellet 4 mil? Well, that's because you can mix these in with your sticky pellet 2 mils. It's entirely up to you. And a lot of fisheries you go to now with big carp, people are starting to introduce 4 mils on their method feeder or through their pellet feeder. And that's what these are about. Slightly different to the marine feed pellets. These have got 2 different styles of pellets in there. They've got the marine green 4 mils, but we've also got some other pellets as well. Obviously, all of them have got the sticky substance to it, which helps you stick around a feeder. Like I said, going to be a great addition to what we already do. And last but not least, in the pellet range, we've got marine green sticky pellets. Now, I use sticky pellets all the time, and later in this video, you'll see more information and also the other sticky pellets that we do in the range. Again, exactly the same as the 4 mil stickies. You've got 2 different coloured pellets in there. You've got the marine greens, and you've also got some other pellets, obviously all to do with sticking around a method feeder. You don't have to, you can just feed these straight out of the bag. You know, some people just want to feed them because they sink, because they got the sticky on them, they sink immediately. So yeah, great addition to what we already do. 2 mil marine green stickies. Now, one thing that I've seen in this range, which now the sun's out, everything's warming up, pace fishing is going to be huge again, like it always is. Bigger fish in a lot of these lakes, and paste is going to be massive. This marine green 1-to-1 paste is absolutely stunning. They all come with a little pot inside. You can feed them in there. So you don't just get the paste, you also get a paste pot. And it's as easy as putting 1 pot of water to 1 pot of the paste, mix it up, and it makes the perfect ground bait. Again, the same smell, super smelly, really important, I think, when you're paste fishing. That is going to be my paste for 2024, without a doubt. Now, where would we not be, with bandems? We all know Sonubait was the first company to bring a bandem out, and that's exactly what we've done with the marine greens. So it doesn't matter what size you want. We do the minis, the 6 mil, 8mm and 10mm, wafters and sinkers. So there they are, there's the packaging, super clear on there about what you're getting, marine green obviously, and let me show you what you get inside. Again, that smells lovely, fishy smell, really, really important. And I'll go you through the colours. We've got the light green, we've got the dark green, because a lot of fisheries you go to now, you know, sometimes they want a real bright bait, sometimes you want sort of a darker bait, and that's what this green is going to be all about. So you get the light green, the dark green, and you've also got the little bandams with the stripe in them, like that. So you've got sort of 50-50 mix. Catch a lot of those, you know, catch a lot of fish in the winter when I was going to sheer water on that sort of bandam. So there you go, whatever bandam you fancy, all the sizes, wafters and sinkers, is entirely up to you. Now, to finish the actual marine green off, of course we brought a bait booster out. It's one of my favourite things of all time. You know, if you want to put this on your 2mm pellets, if you want to put it on your ground bait to give it that extra boost, extra smell. Again, this stuff smells like you're on the seaside. It's absolutely beautiful. And I think that's a really important smell for nowadays fishermen. They love that sort of marine, you know, fishy smell. And that's exactly what this bait booster is going to give you. Again, like I said, ground bait, pellets. You can put it on normal feed pellets inside, it's up to you. And then we do a haze. Now, haze for me, if you want to colour luncheon meat, if you want to put it around, you know, on the top of a method feeder, we've actually put this in the water and it just colours it like a great big plume, leaves a great big stain in the water. Really, really important to some of the venues you go to. And like I said, you can put this on pellets, you can put it on ground bait. It's entirely up to you. So great addition to what we already do in the haze, the marine green haze. Great way to finish off and start the marine green phase.
Right, thank you very much, Des, and I'm quite excited about this product, the perfect pellet for my style of fishing. I mean, I love hard pellet fishing during the summer months. For me, it's my absolute favourite way of catching a net full of carp. And I did feel we were slightly missing the perfect pellet. I mean, the range we have are brilliant already in the Pro Feed and the Fin Perfect pellets. That when I want to soften a pellet and use them for different applications, great, I'm going to choose one of them. But for a standout hard pellet on its own, when that is all I want it to be used for, be it bomb fishing, waggler fishing, or pole fishing, where I want a pellet that takes longer than anything, if you like, to break down on the bottom. I want it to be a real slow breakdown because I want it to be a pellet. I don't want it to be ground bait. I don't want it to be mush. I want that pellet to stay as a pellet until one of these big lads eats it. And that's what we've gone with. We've gone with a lovely dense pellet, both in 4, 6 and 8mm, just to cover every application that you're going to need a hard pellet for. And we've gone with a lovely, lovely treating of the absolute fish oil in it as well. Just a slight glaze, not over oiled, just a tiny glaze of the fish oil on it, just to make sure that they sink really nicely, they're boosted in attractants, and more importantly, they go down where I want them to. They sink lovely and quickly and stay in as active, attractive, accurate pile as possible. I was wondering what that word was then. But yeah, kept things really simple, as I say, 4, 6 and 8mm. And what we've also done is thrown some red pellets among them as well. Probably one in every, I'm going to say 1 in every 20. It's a nice little red pellet. And what that does in turn, it gives you another hook bait option. Yeah, I'm a big fan of putting either a pale pellet or a red pellet over where I'm fishing. It can be a massive standout bait, and that's what we've done with this. So for your shallow fishing, for your mugging, for your standout hook bait, it just gives you another option within the bag without having to buy several bags of pellets with different colours in them. Yeah, this gives us the brown pellets that we want to feed with the option of a red one from the hook. So as I say, really nice, simple product that fills that gap that I just felt we needed within your Sonubaits range. And yeah, I can't wait to get out on the bank with them and catch many, many carps over this summer.
Thanks, Jamie. Some fantastic advice there from one of the best in the business. And I know for certain those hard pellets are going to be the go-to pellet in 2024. Now, that leads me perfectly from hard pellet fishing into one of the biggest things in fishing, which is soft pellet fishing and making it easy. Now, I think we all probably know Pro hookable expanders have been in the shops for several years now. We do the 6mm and the 8mm, and we have been asked hundreds, if not thousands of times, can Sonubaits get a 4mm version? And that is exactly what you got in this new product launch. The 4mm hookable Pro expanders. It doesn't matter what flavouring you want. You got the blubworm, the krill, you got the banoffee, F1, the normal fish meal, and probably the latest version in the range was the salted caramel. So the 4mm comes in all those flavourings, and it's as simple. You get absolutely hundreds of pellets, hookable pellets in there. Obviously now you've got them in the 4mm version. Going on from pro hookable expanders, we've got one of the biggest things I think ever in match fishing, in any sort of fishing, pro expanders. They have been colossal. It doesn't matter what country you live in, these pellets are the #1 expanders. So what have we done? We give you a sweet F1 version. We all know F1 has been the most popular smell, sweet, and that's what you now get with the pro expanders. So these, if anybody doesn't know about pro expanders, they're as easy as putting them in water. You can do them overnight, you can do them in the morning before you go fishing, and it makes the perfect expander. Again, same size as what we already do in the originals, 2, 4, 6 and 8. Just a great addition to that range of pellets. But let's head back over to Jamie Hughes, because he's going to talk us through all the new sticky pellets in the 2024 range.
Right, so as Des has already mentioned, within the new marine green range, it's hard saying that, we've also got the 2 and the 4mm sticky method feeder pellets ready to go in that. But of course, there was no way we were going to miss out all the other flavours that we currently produce. And we're going to add a 4mm to each of those as well. The 2mm's massively popular pellet for method feeder fishing. And we thought, with the way current method feeder fishing is going, it's definitely a massive trend. It's an advantage. It's something different from the norm, using 4mm pellets around the method feeder that can be notoriously difficult to get right. If we could get our pellets perfect, which we have in all those flavours, in a 4mm as well as the 2mm that we already produce, so it gives people a massive, massive range of pellets to choose whatever size they want. So it can really give you that advantage of using bigger pellets than everyone else. Even a mix of 2 could be a massive, massive advantage on the bank in just giving them fish that may have seen everything before something a little bit different. So yes, lovely, lovely pellet, something I'll be using a lot myself. Definitely 4mm on the method feeder, definitely a game-changing pellet within the Sonubaits range.
Well, that sums up the 2024 product launch from Sonubaits perfectly. Just one more thing, we've got a few new items of clothing. I'm wearing the new polo shirt. There's also a t-shirt and also a brand new hoodie. So look out for them in your local tackle shops. I think you'll agree with me. There is some absolute fantastic products there for 2024. And with the sun out, I think we all just need to get out, get some rays and get fishing. So thanks for watching. Like I said, all these products are heading towards the shops now. Look out for them in your local tackle shops.